Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to get going in about 30 seconds' time, so if I can ask you to take your seats and get settled down, and we can get the show underway.
Where's my... Switch off my...
Before we start, if I can ask you to just dig into your pockets, you don't have to switch your phones off, but if you can just switch to silent, please. In less than 15 hours, the dream that was first announced in Côte d'Ivoire in April 2021 will finally be realized when Durban hosts the first ever CAF African Schools Football Championship. Yes, the first, the inaugural, the first of its kind globally, hosted right here on the African continent, right here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. A warm welcome to the beautiful city of Durban, here on a warm Tuesday afternoon. I had the opportunity to just have a look at the little conversations that was going on, and that's exactly what it is, filled with smiles and handshakes and warm gestures, because that's what this province is about, way beyond the weather, way beyond the playground for South Africa. It exhibits a sense of warmth, and it gives me great pleasure to stand up here and conduct the program. My name is Myron Naika. Very, very excited about what's to come over the next couple of days. But before we get into our program proper, and the most important thing, of course, the draw this afternoon, a very warm welcome to the Honorable South African Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Zizi Kodwa, Mamnotawa Mafo, the Deputy Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, South Africa, the CAF 4th Vice President, Sedu Mbombo, the CAF General Secretary, Veron Mosengo Omba, and then the COSAFA President, Arthur Almeida, the COSAFA Vice President, Said Ali Atuman, representing our Mayor, Mxolisi Kaunda, Councillor Zama Sokobase, the Chair of the Community Services Community in the eThekwini Municipality. Then the LOC Chairperson and the SAFA Chairperson of Schools Football, Mr. Nzumkulu Fina, and the LOC Deputy Chairperson and KZN SAFA Chairperson, Mr. Kwenza Ngwenya. You are welcome. Now, today marks a very important day in African football, the investment into youth football, something championed by the CAF President himself, Dr. Patrice Motsepe. Since then, and I mentioned this dream that was established back in Côte d'Ivoire back in 2021, 400,000 boys and girls from about 20,000 schools spread across 41 African countries have participated in this competition that not only provides a platform for talent identification, but it's CAF's driver of increasing social impact and capacity building of young people. I see the room is a little bit stunned. I'm going to go through those statistics again. 400,000 boys and girls from 20,000 schools. I think that on its own deserves a big round of applause. Now, in a few minutes' time, we'll be heading into the business end, the draw, the big draw, which will see where our teams from both the boys and girls category will be launched. But before that, I'm going to ask you to just peek your eyes to the monitors on the side, where we have a little video that will bring home the journey so far and what's expected in the days to come. All right, it looks like we're just experiencing some technical difficulties. If I can ask you just to bear with us for a second. All right, we're going to get going as we wait for that video to load. To elaborate on the importance of this tournament and how it fits into the broader vision of African football by CAF President Dr. Motsepe, we hear this term grassroots football all the time. It's bandied across the media, but how exactly does grassroots football and football at this stage impact on what we see at the professional level? I'm going to call up CAF General Secretary Veron Mosengo Omba to join me up on stage. We're going to have a little chat about where this fits in and the importance of the schools tournament for CAF football. Let's give Veron a big round of applause. Hello, Veron. If I can just get here he comes. There you go. Veron, welcome to Durban. Have you been here before? Is this your first time?
Yes, this is my first time here. Thank you.
All right, let's give Veron a warm Durban welcome. Ron, you certainly are welcome in the city that is going to stage a historic moment for not just African football, but global schools football, in a sense. You were there when the kind of idea was planted. What does this mean for CAF?
Yeah, thank you very much, MC. For CAF, this means the world. You know, for me, this program is like we are rebuilding Africa. This is where, first of all, I would like to thank the parents of our players who let them kid to come here in South Africa. They trust us, they trust the province of KwaZulu, they trust the government represented by Sport Minister. Thank you to them. This is so that we are rebuilding Africa. You know, when I was a kid, my dream was, you know, I'm born in Kinshasa. My dream was that to cross the river to see what's happened in Brazzaville. And visit Brazzaville, I look old, but I visited Brazzaville when I was an adult. That is not normal, because to cross the river, it takes you 3 minutes. But today we give the chance to our kids to meet each other from, so we travel with the player from Gambia. And this is a dream, to meet each other, you know, to build a friendship between them. And we are producing the best leader in the future in this continent. So for CAF, this is a major program that we're putting in place.
Veron, you mentioned this opportunity, and we know how wide Africa goes. Can you talk to us about the 6 regions and what does it take to put together a football tournament of this scale?
Yes, as you know, this tournament, this is the final of this tournament. There are 2 stages. It starts with the local, in the domestic level, and in the regional level. In Africa, we have 6 football regions. And in the regions, we have the North, UNAF. In West, we have Wafu B. And we have the UNAF in Central, COSAFA Austral in South, and we have in East CECAFA. All these, I have to thank also the president of CECAFA. Some of them are here. We have Artir, COSAFA. We came with Fal Shamini also. He will attend also here. So these people, they engage also to make this happen, this dream to make it true. they participate in the organization of the regional competitions.
Just finally, when we talk about 400,000 kids getting this opportunity, you spoke about having traveled with players. It's a big moment to be a school player and then suddenly be involved in international football in a sense. This investment that CAF is making into a program of this sort, what do you hope to get out of?
Yeah, we don't always see that we are producing the best player. This for me will be nice to have, but for me the key is our youth. Give them the chance to practice football that they love, and also to use the value of life vehicled by football. This is for me the number one. And if after this, some of them, because we know that, if there are, you mentioned about 400,000 kids who participate, maybe they will only, maybe 2, 3, we will play in World Cup in 30. So the important thing, this will be nice to have, as I mentioned, to have the best player. But for us, first is to build our youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Baron has summed it up so succinctly and so nicely. This is an opportunity to give kids a chance to play the beautiful game. And if they turn pro, then it's a bonus. Thank you very much. Let's give Baron a big round of applause.
Our dreams, where possibilities are limitless, where you can fly, touch the stars.
Calling her up now.
Dreamers are who we are. We don't do it when we're asleep. No. We do it in school, when we dance. We do it when we play. Picture this, just for a second. 210 African dreamers from Mama Africa's 6 zones. From every corner of our beloved continent. Boys and girls just my age. Living their ultimate fantasy. Representing their nation at a stage like no other. Today is our reality. We're living our dream. African Schools Football Championship, where we play, where dreamers play.
Ladies and gents, the CAF African Schools Football Championship, taking place right here in KwaZulu-Natal, Durban. Now, we've heard from the Continental Mother Body, we've heard from CAF. Let's hear now from the city of Durban, and a representative of the mayor. Gives me great pleasure to call up Councillor Zama Sokobase, the chair of the Community Services Committee for the eThekwini municipality. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thanks very much, Program Director. Let me greet our Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Mr. Zezegoto, Deputy Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Ms. Nokcawe Mafu, CAF, 4th Vice President of CAF, Sadio Mbambo, COSAFA President, Mr. Arthur Almeida Silvia, Deputy President of COSAFA, Sadia Ali Sadia Atoman. SAFA KZN President, Mr. Ngwenya, Head of Sports, of School Sports from SAFA, Mr. Fila. Media present today. As a city of Durban, we would like to welcome everyone, all the participants. We welcome all the countries to our beautiful city. We are very excited as a city to be the first province and the city to host CAF school tournaments. As a city, we will do everything possible to support this program. With those words, we welcome you all. Just feel free and enjoy our Durban. And let's enjoy the sports. Thanks very much.
What I generally do when any representative from the city or government come up, I generally head to the back of the room for my 30-minute break. But that has to be a new record. Short, simple, impactful. Thank you, ma'am. So, we've mentioned the various stakeholders involved. CAF football obviously being the mother body, Durban being the host city that'll play host to this tournament from the 5th to the 8th. In our midst, we also have the Minister of Sport, Art and Culture with us. I want you guys to give him a big round of applause. Mr. Zizi Kodwa. You don't have to be fast.
As you can see, I'm already in a sporting mood.
Let's give Mr. Kodwa a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. Mr. Vice President, the Secretary General, the President of COSAFA, the representatives of our local federation, SAFA, the officials of CAF, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, Mr. Vice President. I know you have had a very long flight coming from Cameroon, but welcome to South Africa. Welcome to the city of Durban, welcome to KwaZulu-Natal. We are elated on behalf of the government of South Africa, on behalf of His Excellency President Ramaphosa, that we are hosting this inaugural, historic edition of Africa Schools Championship. We thank you very much for the opportunity and the confidence you have on us, Mr. Secretary General, that you came to South Africa and we dare not disappoint you. We decided to bring you to one of the most beautiful coastal city called Durban. I'm definitely that you enjoy in the next 5 days. I think sport is just not about a game, Mr. President, my Vice President. It's also about what it does to build nation, to build communities. And therefore, in the African context, sport is about building bridges of peace. If you see these young people representing different countries, if you're talking about peace in the African continent, sport, school sport has got a role to play. But most importantly, Mr. Vice President, this is your legacy of your leadership, Secretary General, the legacy of our President, President Mutsipe, that is being realized and visualized in the city of Durban. Importantly, the conversation you should have now between the federations and governments is that sport is not an extramural activity. Sport is part of education. It must be part of a curriculum in schools. It's not an after-school subject. It's a school subject. Because sport and education, they go together. That's why in many countries internationally, you've got Minister of Sport and Education in one department. I wish you good luck, all the best. We are here to support you, not only as a government, but your initiative strengthens our desire and efforts as a government. We are rebuilding the revolution of school sport because some of the best sporting athletes in the world, they are products of school sport. And we think Africa's time has come now. Through this championship, we'll make sure that we develop the best among ourselves. All the best to young people who are here. You are representing the future. Secretary General, you are building the future of an African continent. Thank you very much.
Minister, if I can ask you just to stay on stage, and can I also call up your Deputy Minister, Notawe Mafu, and the SG, Veron?
I'm done talking.
You're done talking. We've got a gesture of goodwill that CAF are going to present. Here it comes. It's the official match ball that CAF will present to the Sports Ministry.
It's an official body. Flags of all the representative teams. In the bowl, we have the flags of all the school, the team, the country who are here.
I don't see South Africa here.
South Africa. For you as well? Already still South Africa. Yeah, you see already. Good.
The minister's good. Armbands. A round of applause there for our Minister of Sport, Art and Culture, CZ Kodwa. Minister, thank you for your sentiments and thank you for your warm wishes ahead of this tournament. Sport truly is a vehicle for change. I want to call you back onto stage for a critical moment in the unveiling and the draw today, where you're going to get a chance to interact with some of the captains who are here. My understanding is that not all the captains are here yet, where you'll get a chance to hand over the captain's armband to these players. Yeah, you can come through here. And the SG, Veron, to join us on stage as well.
When is the president doing something? Vice President doing something?
First up, from South Africa, Clapham. The Vice President is going to join us as well. The captain of Clapham. Come through, young man. Let's give the young man a big round of applause. You can join us for a photo. Sorry. Yeah. This South African representative from Clapham. Thank you. From Guinea, the captain from Complex Scolaire Ben Sekou Silla. From DR Congo, CS Horizon of Bukavu. Algeria, CEM Belaj Mohind, they're on the way. From Uganda, Royal Giants High School, and Malawi, Salima Secondary School. Then, here we go, Malawi. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you. Then from South Africa, Edendale Technical School. One more time for Edendale Technical School. From Benin, CEG Colby. From Congo, CEG Mefulu. Morocco, Ekoli Omar Katab. Of course, we all know how well this Moroccan team has done, or the Moroccan Football Federation has done in recent times. From the Seychelles, Ansi Bolu. From Tanzania, Fontaine Gate Dodoma Secondary School. And from the Gambia, Scan 8. Right, that draws to the end the armband handover. Gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for your time. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. Cancel. Straight to the draw. Right then, the pleasantries out of the way, the welcomes done. Great to have the scene set. It's now time for the main event itself, where we're going to find out where the draw puts our teams from both the boys and the women. And to do this, we need a draw master. I'm going to call up the draw master for this afternoon, a man, I can't say from this promise, but definitely a man who wears the South African flag with pride. Lux September. Let's give him a big round of applause. Guys, you know, the applause for the South African representative was much bigger earlier. Can I reintroduce the draw master for this afternoon? Lux, over to you.
Merci beaucoup, Myron. I am now Egyptian. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this draw. It's an important one. It's an important event in the development of football, and I think all of us watched in April 2021 when the CAF president, Dr. Motsepe, mentioned the word investment. Investment in the youth, investment in the lives of young people of Africa. So on tomorrow and also on Saturday with the grand final, we look forward to an exciting football, not only that, but the programs that are going to be continuing, including the Young Reporter program, including the Safeguarding program and a number of other programs. So let's get into the main event of the draw. The event is the draw, and to help me with this, please welcome our legend from the beautiful Uganda. Please welcome Jen Senine, please. Jen, please. Okay, I think we need to get your microphone a little bit, so if you don't mind. There we go. Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you so much.
Here we go. I'll help you to be audible. How's Durban so far treating you?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The people are really nice. The weather is amazing, so I'm enjoying my time so far.
No, all right. Let me just get you a better microphone there, Jen, if you don't mind. There we go.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I said the people are really amazing in Durban. The weather has been fantastic, so I've enjoyed my time so far here.
Fantastic. And the General Secretary will disagree with you and say Port Elizabeth is even better. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the main event. Jen, you are going to be my assistant for this draw today, so let me just help you with this microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know that we have 7 schools who are going to be competing for the ultimate prize of being the champions of the CAF African Schools Football Championship. The final being at Sugar Kulu Stadium, starting at 11 o'clock. So please, everyone else must come there and be part of it. So the draw. We will start with the boys teams. So who are the teams that are going to be part of this? From South Africa, the host, Klapman High School. From Guinea, SC Bern. Sila from Malawi, Salima Secondary School, from Uganda, Royal Giants, from Algeria, Ecole Belair, from DR Congo, CS Horizons, and also from Benin, CEG Saint Rita. So this is going to be our first draw. The draw is going to be quite simple. We've got two groups, Group A and Group B. So we will start obviously with A1. The host automatically goes there from South Africa, who are going to be part of A1. And then the second ball to be drawn will go to B1. The third ball to be drawn will go to A2. And we will continue the same sequence up until we have determined the two groups of the draw. So the groups will be made up of 3 teams and the 4 teams. Now, please, the draw. You must give it a little bit of stay, right? Got the Minister of Sport here, so we must behave ourselves. Fantastic. So the first team that is going to go to B1. So this country will go to B1 of the draw. If you can show me first. From Malawi, from the COSAFA region, Salima SS will go to B1. So Malawi avoids another COSAFA team. South Africa, Malawi, the Flames. So if you can drop it here, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Now the next team, this one will go to A2. So we'll join South Africa on A2. This one will go to A2, joining the host South Africa. It's Kings Wellington Stadium tomorrow, starting at 8:30. From DR Congo, ladies and gentlemen, from DR Congo, CR Horizons will go to A2. Okay, now we go to the next team that is going to join Salima. Beautiful name, that of the referee from Rwanda as well. So it's a beautiful name. So let's see who is going to go to B2. From Guinea, CS Ben Sekou. So we'll go to B2. From Guinea, this goes to B2. So now we need to fill the Group A. The matches tomorrow will kick off at 8 o'clock with the opening ceremony set to around 10 o'clock. So be there. From Algeria, Ecole Bemers. So Ecole Bemers will go to A3. So this one goes to A3. So Algeria, DR Congo, and South Africa make up of Group A. Now let's see who's going to be. So the next 2 teams, 2 countries will go to B3 and B4. The next 2 schools will go to B3 and B4. From Benin, CEG Saint Rita. So Benin goes up to B3. And last but not least, I hope this is Royal Saint, otherwise we have to redo the draw. Yes, it is correct. From Uganda, please, Royal Saint goes up to B4. So that is how the makeup of the boys group is going to look. Group A and Group B. Now, please, I don't want you to leave. I will help you, though, to do the quick. So Leila is going to be here. If we can do a quick substitution with the... Now we go to the second event. That is the next group. That is the girls, right? So the ladies, the girls under 15 is the main event, you know. Now we go to, again, the same sequence. We will have Group A and Group B. So Group A is going to have the host once again from South Africa. I saw they got the loudest applause here. The ladies from Edendale High School. I think they're from Pietermaritzburg, right? Here in KZN. Yeah, fantastic. So they will be on Group A. And I am just waiting for a second for the system to update itself. So please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you spread the word. On Saturday, we will be at Sugar Race Ulu Stadium, that is at Claremont. The kickoff of the final will be at 11 o'clock. We are expecting a packed house, and it is going to be watched all over the continent. So please, that is a very interesting draw. I mean, also, your country is there, so you probably should be quite excited about how that is going to go. Now, let's get into the second aspect of it, which is the girls under 15. Now, please, if you can give it a little bit of love, that would be fantastic. Is that okay? Okay, let's see who is going to be joining us on B1. B1, from Congo, CEG Mfilu. So we'll go to B1. So they will go and play in B1. Congo, Brazzaville, there will be B1. So if you can wait a little bit so that we can give them an opportunity to update, fantastic. So who is going to go? The next team will go to A2, will play Edendale from South Africa. So from Tanzania, Fountain Gate School. Fountain Gate, Tanzania, the host of the last General Assembly in Tanzania, so the East African. So if you can give it one more shake, the next team will go to B2. So B2 will join Mfilu from Congo. From Seychelles, Ansebulu. So from Seychelles, where President Elvis comes from, the next host of the Beach World Cup will be from there. So we go to A3. We have to fill A3. The next team will be from the Gambia. ScanAid. So ScanAid will be from the Gambia. The finalist, so the Gambia was the finalist of the Total Energies under 20 AFCON here in Egypt, that was played in Egypt now. The last two teams will fill B3 and B4. Okay? From Benin, the next host of the General Assembly, please welcome Kobli. So Kobli will go to B3. Will go to B3. Now, the last team, if it is not, the ladies here, they all came, the whole team came here from Morocco, right? From Ibn Khatib from Morocco. Please, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for them. They conclude and they will be the last team to play here. So, please, we've seen some exciting fixtures, Jane. Looking forward to what we think is exciting football. We've got a number of other legends that are going to be joining you. I know that the likes of Lucas Khatebe are coming here, Alessandro are going to be coming here, and Stephen Bia and a lot of other legends are going to be coming here. What are you looking forward to in the next couple of days here in Durban?
I think seeing the little girls and boys here is really amazing. When I remember back our playing days, we had to choose between football and education. And for us to see what CAF is doing now, giving the opportunities for the young kids, not to choose between football and education, but to have both at a young age, that's really amazing.
All right. Asante sana. Thank you very much, Jane. Thank you very much. Fantastic job, by the way, that we have done. Now we need to hand over to Myron to finalize this. I look forward to seeing you at Kings Welitini on Wednesday and Thursday. Otherwise, on Saturday, you and I will be at Sugar Ray Kolu Stadium, okay? And including you, Myron. Over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One more time for Lux, our draw master, and Jean, our ambassador. Well, the draw really has dished up some exciting fixtures, as Lux mentioned, over the next couple of days at the Kings Welitini Stadium, and then the tournament draws to a big conclusion at the Sugar Ray Kulu Stadium on Saturday. Plenty of excitement, and I think the role now of so many of us in the room is to take this message to the public. I know a lot of my media colleagues are in the room, so I know you guys will want to do a lot of interviews and chat to dignitaries as well as players. We are going to have a mixed zone, which is one floor, or just next door, or on the pitch itself, where we'll have first a photo opportunity, then into a mix zone itself. So if you can take the time to come back and join us before you head out. But to conclude, again, another fantastic launch to a big tournament which Durban, the city of Durban, the eThekwini municipality gets a chance to host the first ever CAF African Schools Football Championship. You almost have to read it to believe it. It's here. It's been a great opportunity to be up on stage again, and I look forward to seeing you guys over the next couple of days. Travel safe and all the best. I'll see you guys on the field a little bit later. God bless.